Hey guys, so very excited we have a battery test here, 100% to 0, between the iPhone XS Max, Sony Xperia 1, the LG G8, the OnePlus 7 Pro, the Galaxy S10 Plus, and the Huawei P30 Pro. So let's get started. Now we're doing 6 tests and they'll last a bit over 21 hours. All the phones are at 100% brightness and 100% battery. So for the first test we have the game Asphalt 8, which will run for 2 hours. Bringing up the results, we have the iPhone in last, and the Huawei in first. It's still pretty early though, and most of these rankings will change. Next we're going to run the most important app, YouTube, for again 2 hours. Taking a look at the battery sizes, so I put the phones in order from smallest to largest. Checking in now, the iPhone is nearly half depleted, while the Galaxy and Huawei have about 2/3 left. For the third test, we're going to run Temple Run 2 for 2 hours, and what are we going to be running? Taking a look at the percentages, the standings are mostly the same, but some of these positions will flip during the last few rounds. Moving on to round 4, we're going to put the phones in standby for half a day. Checking in once again, the Huawei did a pretty poor job in standby, and the Galaxy has surpassed it for the first time. Now we have only 2 tests remaining. So for the camera test, I've set all the phones at 1080p 30fps mode. A few minutes in, the iPhone has run out of storage space. So I'm going to end the recording on all the phones, delete Fortnite on the iPhone, and then restart the recording on all the phones. So 32 minutes in now, and the Sony is only 5% left. It won't allow me to record any longer, so I'll end the recording on all the phones. The Sony did a really poor job recording. It dropped 17%, which is the most for any phone. The iPhone now trails the Sony by only 1%. For the final test, we'll run Amazon until all the phones completely drain. The iPhone and the Sony are now down to the final 1%. And the first phone to go down is going to be the Sony. Now, 2 things to note about this result. First, the Sony is the only phone with a 4K screen, so it is at a disadvantage. Second, the Sony would have beat the iPhone if it changed the parameters some. So for instance, if we spent more time in areas the Sony is strong in, like gaming and benchmarks, then the Sony would have beat the iPhone. That said, the Sony's battery size is still way too small, especially combined with the 4K display. So for the Sony Xperia 2, we're definitely going to need a larger battery. The next phone to go down is the iPhone, which lasted 8 minutes longer than the Xperia. The next iPhone could also really benefit from a larger battery. Coming in fourth, we have the LG, which lasted nearly an hour longer than the iPhone. The LG did an excellent job here, even with the smaller battery size. Getting into the top 3 now, the OnePlus goes down, so this did an excellent job as well, since it has a 90Hz display. Down to our final 2 now. Coming in second place, we have the Huawei, which makes the winner the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. So we're going to let the Samsung continue running. And 44 minutes later, finally goes down. So excellent job here for the S10 Plus, which remains undefeated in all our battery tests. Alright guys, hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for watching, subscribe for more. And be sure to check out this battery test in the top right